Welcome to IamWoke. I'm your host, Emelina. Today I'm going to be taking you through the May Ascension energy updates. I don't know about you, but the eclipse that we just passed was really intense. I was feeling it as a total vibe to the point where I had to retreat to the desert. I went to Joshua Tree, did a whole vision quest. It was amazing. But the eclipse energies are certainly still with us. May is going to be really grounding and a whole nother version of intensity that we are experiencing. I'm excited to give you the themes that have been coming up for me that have been channeled and guided so you know how to navigate the energy for this month to bring out your very best. Without further ado, let's jump right in. The first theme is that you are going to be merging previous versions of yourself with the current and future version of yourself. If you remember back who you used to be years ago, there is a version of yourself that you left behind due to either conditioning or inconvenience or trauma that is actually now coming back to the surface. So there's this version of yourself that is ready to be integrated that you've maybe neglected in some way, not out of malice, but more just out of a place of convenience and safety. You had shut off a past previous version of yourself that is now coming into light, that is now looking to be integrated and enmeshed into your current reality. So I'll give you guys an example. For me, I have many past versions of myself, one of which is an artist and a creator, a graphic designer. I did that all professionally. Another version of myself is a musician. I played saxophone through high school and college in jazz combo bands. And this version of myself, this real creative side of me, has come forward with such a veracity that I cannot deny her any longer. The entrepreneur in me asked her to sit back and shut down for probably a decade because I didn't feel that I could hold space for myself, both with the freedom and the creativity and the inspiration of myself as an artist, a creator, an inspired entrepreneur, as well as the business side of me and the spiritual side. And they're all here now. And I bet you're feeling the same way. There's a version of yourself in the past that's just so present, that wants to be brought forward, that wants that expression. And all of this for you to realize that you never really had to neglect that part of yourself. It was just about going on the adventure and exploring different facets, different aspects of yourself to see who you are. And then when you bring your attention back to this previous version that is calling your attention, it's about bringing them under your wing, realizing they've always been a part of you and integrating that aspect of you into your waking reality, into your apartment, into your environment, into your friendships, into what it is you're choosing to do. So for me, that creativity is coming forward with me drawing every day and doing new inspired things in graphic design and playing my guitar and meeting up with lots of different musicians. It's just a really obvious part of my process, and I know that this is going to be going on for you guys as well. The second theme is that there is a huge sacred, deep opening of the heart space. Our hearts are expanding exponentially. The heart is like a quantum computer. The way that the human operating system works is we have the mind, which has its computing ability, and the mind is like the linear processor, the linear computer. The heart is the quantum computer. At the energetic level, all of you watching this video, the wave of us that are on this level of awakening have received huge ascension upgrades in our abilities to process significantly more quantum information. So you can think about this like your heart is automatically reading all of the timelines ahead of you, like in a psychic way. It's feeling through every single timeline of every single possibility, of every single relationship, of every single career position, of every single job, of every single financial move. And it is analyzing from the heart space whether or not it will bring you to your end result of where you most want to go, whether or not it will give you joy, whether or not it will give you bliss. And then the heart, because it's not mental, it doesn't come through with the mental understanding. The heart communicates through emotion, and you get a hunch, a direction, a wisp of joy. Oh, it would be so cool if I did that thing. It comes through as desire, and the desires will not come through with the mental certainty or the mental rigidity or the logical patterns of behavior that you're going to want to move forward. The heart speaks in a very different language, and the heart is busy quantum computing, realizing and designing your life from the place of understanding all of the inherent current possibilities that exist for you, and then choosing the possibility that's going to be the absolute best for you and transmitting it and translating it to you in the space of joy, in the space of inspiration. It'll come through as a desire, and you're going to want to start trusting those desires. The heart also is a lens through which you can see your entire world, and the heart communicates through love. I would highly recommend you start taking on the lens of falling in love. Fall in love with absolutely everything. You know, when I was doing a plant medicine in December, I did ayahuasca and several different ceremonies. I asked Grandmother Ayahuasca through one of my trips. I said, you know, I just press up against the idea of falling in love or love at first sight. Like, is that a thing? And she said to me, what's not love at first sight? She said, everything is love at first sight. Every time you open your eyes, you should be seeing through that fresh, wondrous, curious perspective of love, of being able to see the love in everything, everyone around you, and connecting from that place within you. Everything is an act of love. You can choose to view the world from the place of love. Everything you create is a sacred act of making love, and it would behoove all of you to start to take on that perspective, because it is just about demanded of us from the position of the expansion in all of our heart spaces and this heart awakening that's been going on at least over the last month, but definitely because of the last eclipse. So allow yourself to fall in love. Allow yourself to be in the place of romanticism and sensuality and exploring just how wonderful it is to be in a human body, in a human form on this plane of existence and reality, and fall in love with absolutely everything around you. Why not? It's fun. It's so much more fun than being critical, I promise. The third theme is you're going to be receiving better than expected experiences. I've been being shown this through my morning meditations. You're going to be thinking about thoughts of your past and just revisiting it momentarily to bring the past version of yourself bridged into the current version of yourself. You're bringing your current awareness to the past version as if you are auto-correcting. It's a revisitation of the past, and this is going to be happening through many moments throughout your day so that you can collect the versions of yourself that were in the past, that thought different things, that expected different results, and bring them into your now moment from the place of you knowing who you are now, from the place of being totally worthy and deserving and confident, from the place of knowing of everything that you've already received, and from the place of knowing what it is you're about to receive, the future you're about to create, where it is that you're steering the direction of your life. And through all of this, you're coming into really, really big realizations that you're different now. Things are different. They're not the same. They're not the way they've been. Your perspective is everything, and your perspective and how you see yourself and how you live now is totally fundamentally different. This has to do everything with the big shifts that we've experienced through April, and so far this year has had so much momentum. And you are now fundamentally changed, and you're going to be realizing that because of these realizations for who you were in the past coming forward to your conscious mind. You're going to be like, oh wow, I've changed a lot. I don't know that I would have thought I could have changed that much, that soon, that fast. The beauty of this is that frequently in the past, so many versions of ourselves have been naive, have been overly trusting, have been ignoring red flags, ignoring impulses that the universe was sending us, cues, inspiration, guidance. All of that has been like really settled, and you are balanced now. You understand now. You've been given the upgrades in your conscious awareness to know who you are, what you want, and where you're going. And from that place, it's not about being naive, but it's about trusting your impulse forward. It's about going with the flow. It's about trusting the desires from your heart and allowing them to lead you, and trusting that it will feel kind of naive, but it really is a flow. The naive aspects are only present when we're not paying attention at the conscious level to the flags, to the impulses, to what people are saying and how they're showing themselves to be in front of us and how they're being very honest with all of their transactions and how they show us who they are and whether or not we're paying attention. We are paying attention. You are paying attention. You can trust yourself now. You're in balance, which means you can also trust your flow, knowing that you will course correct and redirect yourself without any external guidance, even that you'll do it even naturally through your own internal impulse, and that you can trust that. All of that to say, there are going to be monumentally better experiences than you possibly could have imagined nor realized that are going to be sprouting into each and every one of your realities, guys. We're really entering a completely new chapter. This is like the slate of your soul has been wiped clean. Like karmically, there has been so much that has been tied up and tossed out, taken care of. You've learned the lessons. It's been a big deal. It's not a big deal now. You are at a clean slate position. And as a result, you are creating an entirely new version of your life, an entirely new chapter. And the reality is that things get to be very, 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 very good for you. That you're going to be experiencing events, people's circumstances, synchronicities, ideas that are so much more wildly better and more beneficial than you could have even thought up or dreamt up yourself. And not only is that magical, but it's exciting. And if any of you presses up against the idea that that could be real or true, I would invite you to sit in that and ask, why would I turn away from things that could be better than I thought? And question yourself and ask, why would I assume the universe to not be benevolent? Why would I assume that things can't work out for me? And that's something you'll want to journal through. But regardless, it's exciting. Sit into the space of the excitement of it so that it can draw in faster for you, and mostly just so that you can enjoy the process. You're going to get what you're going to get. You're going to go where you're going to go. The outcome is guaranteed for so many of you in so many different aspects of your lives. The outcome is going to be what it's going to be. And that's going to be incredible because there is no other way really to look at it that is based in the truth. So if you're going to get what you want anyway, then why not enjoy yourself now? Why not enjoy the process? I mean, the alternative is worrying yourself through the process, and that's just not fun. It's stressful. Why do it? Okay, you get me. I know you do. All right. The fourth theme is extraordinary confidence. There is so much confidence for each and every one of you. You're going to be stepping into more confident versions of yourself. You'll kind of even wonder, like, where'd she come from? Like, who is this confident bee? Like, you're here now, and your soul, your spirit, your ascension has given you complete permission to step up and to be confident and to take that swagger and bring it into absolutely everything that you're doing, and to allow yourself the attention and the performance. Allow yourself to be seen by others. Allow them to admire you for everything that you've done and all of the work that you've done in your life, all the personal development, all of the experiences, everything you've moved through. You deserve the attention. You deserve the spotlight. You deserve the love. You deserve the respect. So you're going to be gaining new confidence that's going to be inspiring you to make big, bold changes and big next level moves. And it may not make any sense, and it doesn't have to. It's total renewed innocence. You're curious about the process, and you'll be inspired to act differently and just lean into acting differently. Allow yourself to explore what that different aspect of yourself feels like, looks like. Enjoy the process. And the fifth theme for May is to be willing to experience the experience. My point to this is you're not going to want to analyze it through the experience. Get your mind out of the way. You want to be able to just settle in knowing that whatever the outcome is going to be, it's going to be, and it's going to be a positive outcome in any area of your life you're looking at. It's going to be a positive outcome. Every outcome is going to be inherently positive and uplifting and extraordinary. From that point, you want to be willing to go through the experience and experience it as a journey, as an adventure, as an awakening, and enjoy the experience. Start to think about, if the outcome is guaranteed, then what is it that I wish to experience along the way? And I would recommend experiencing fun along the way, experiencing peace of mind along the way, experiencing ease along the way. And you can relax into those emotions on the moment-to-moment basis, being willing to experience the experience. To dive into this a little bit deeper, the experience is a human experience. It's not to retreat into the mind. It's not to analyze. It's not to overthink. It's not to overdevelop. It's not to overplan. It's to walk one foot in front of the other as a human, being willing to experience human things which are inherently imperfect. and to enjoy the mess, the bliss, the imperfection, the organic nature of what an experience, a journey, a trip, or an adventure is. And through that willingness, your heart will be able to unfold that much more for you, and you'll be able to experience everything that you don't know to ask for that you would enjoy along the way. And then after the experience is over, whatever this experience is, whether it's a micro experience of a relationship or a project or something that you're working on, you can analyze it after it's done. Be willing to experience it. And then after the experience is complete, you can reflect on it. You can go through your mental process. You can document what happened. You can create preferences. You can think about, what did I like? What didn't I like? Okay, I didn't like those things. I won't repeat things like that. I did like those things. I'm going to seek more things like that in the future. In the process, you create so many preferences about who you are, what you wish to experience in this reality, and you learn so much about yourself. And that's really, really, really important as well. Those are my themes for May. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is going to be a really powerful foundational building month where you are building your new slate, building your new character, building your new soul development, your new ascension as a human. It's really beautiful. It will feel a little uncomfortable because it's going to feel very new. It's like trying on new clothes. You're trying on a new personality, a new persona, a new idea of yourself, and feeling her out or him out, and then deciding what you like and what you don't, and doing more of what you like and ignoring more of what you don't. And it's going to be a process, and it's going to be beautiful. I'm sending you guys so much love around this. Anything that's uncomfortable, just allow it to be what it is. Don't look for perfection. The mess is part of the creation process. Expect it, and I dare say enjoy it. Now, before I go, I want to tell you guys about an extraordinary confidence program I've been building for the last month. I'm very excited about it. I've taken 15 years of my personal development experience and distilled it down into an extraordinary immersive program teaching you how to be radically, authentically yourself, to give zero fucks about what anybody thinks about you, to pursue your absolute best, become the next level version of yourself, become wildly magnetic, attractive, know how to work with all of your personality traits, understand the mess of the human process, how to leverage it for your best, how to turn weaknesses into strengths, how to feel incredibly good about yourself. Hey, confidence is sexy. I really think you're gonna love it. If you're interested, sign up for the waitlist below. I'll leave a link in the description, and I'll send you a very special promo code at launch. The program is called Break the Mold, and it's all about breaking the mold and the conditioning that created you into who you were supposed to be in this life, and bringing forward everything that you are in your most radiant, authentic expression. So much love for you guys. If you loved this video, please remember to go tap that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any energy updates. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below what resonated in this video or what themes are coming up for you. Love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, peace.